Do you believe afterlife?
Do you believe
Believe.
afterlife?
Afterlife.
It must be influenced by a hypothetical particle
better
that
known as the
creates
God
a field
particle,
called
finally
the
bringing
Higgs
order
field,
and mass to
which
the universe.
spreads throughout the
The
universe.
announcement from
The
Fermilab
element is a
comes-
crucial component of the standard
Have
model,
we finally
the
found the
all-encompassing
so-called
physics theory
God
of how
particle?
the cosmos works at its basic level.
What happens after death? Could we ever come back?
I think there is some likelihood of life after death.
Is there life after death? An age-old question.
Let's listen to what Steve Jobs said. In 1976, Steve Jobs created Apple. His spirit of innovation has pushed the entire world in a whole new way of communicating. His passion for life. Steve Jobs talked about his experiences in India, his study of Buddhism and his views on reincarnation and spiritual transcendence.
For most of my life, I felt that there must be more to our existence than meet the eye.
He admitted, as he faced death, he might be overestimating the odds, out of a desire to believe in an afterlife.
I like to think that something survives after you die. It is strange to think you accumulate all of these experiences, and perhaps a little wisdom. I would really want to believe that something survives. That maybe your
他
consciousness
在将近
endures.
40年前去印度学佛的事，他的禅修，以及他对轮回转世、灵魂超脱的看法。他说：“我对上帝半信半疑。在我这一生，我可感觉得到，世间还有很多东西是我们肉眼看不到的。”他承认，在面对死亡之际，他倾向相信来生。他说：“我想，即使人死了，还是会留下一些东西。毕竟，累积那么多的经验，或许再加上一点智慧，这些不会全部消失不见。因此，我真的希望相信，人死之后会留下一点什么。也许你的真的是不灭。”
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an honest and heartfelt plea for persons of not just intelligence but genius, who are willing to take on a challenge. Can you collaborate with us in creating a very special project? The death of Steve Jobs made it clear to all that the number of innovators and residents of the world is clearly very small. We are acutely aware that all the details of all his beliefs have yet to become clear. However, we wish to pose the following: Steve Jobs was the beloved son of an adoptive mother. Although he had professed a lack of belief in reincarnation, or life after this, towards the end of his life, he began to embrace the possibility of a life after this one, or the possibility of coming back here to find a way to begin inventing again. Steve Jobs had a profound statement on this: death is very likely the single best invention of life, the life changer. No one wants to die, even people who want to go to heaven don't want to die to get there. In his creation of the iPhone, he demonstrated his intuition. There was a continuity of existence as there is no beginning or end to his product. We go on about the possibility of this life after death, to point out that the good we do in this life, the emotions we feel, and the passions we have, are like pearls. Pearls are finer than gold or silver, and they will last when all other currencies have faded away. Since the beginning of time, no matter where or when we walked the earth, what culture or religion we chose to follow or belong to, human beings have always felt curiosity and respect towards the spiritual and infinite world after death. Some people call this world the afterlife, others call it the spirit world, but no matter the difference in name, human beings around the world have similar and wonderful understandings of the spiritual and eternal place. It is commonly believed that by doing good in this present life, one will positively affect one's life after death. Nowadays, humans are always looking forward to and planning for the future. We prepare by giving ourselves an education and by saving and investing our time and money. Although these actions benefit our present life, none will affect us 100 years later, after we pass away. In fact, nobody really knows how to prepare for this life, or even if such preparation of an eternal credit is necessary. Yet, there is also no proof that such an eternal currency system does not exist. Thus, we need to establish a form of eternal currency and a place to store it. As long as one still has a soul or spirit, one should be able to access an eternal bank that manages one's perpetual value. In this case, not only can one plan for their future in the life after death, but also benefit from the life currency one's ancestors have saved in the eternal bank for their descendants. Although we have established this idea and this concept, we still need other people and organizations to collaborate with us to create this eternal bank. That is why we are sharing this sincere initiation to you, dear viewer, to search out all games, members of Google, Facebook, and Zynga for geniuses who wish to partner with us in order to create the mechanics of this eternal bank. For those at a loss of why the pearl as a form of currency, please understand that the pearl has been always seen as a special currency. After the United States became a nation 200 years ago, it became one of the world's most powerful countries. At the time, the founding fathers of America chose to display their people's faith by printing "In God We Trust" on each and every US dollar, which then was and continues to be today a symbol of wealth. The exotic and rare shell was the first form of currency. From those tens of thousands of precious shells, only a dozen contained a beautiful pearl, making the pearl the most precious commodity at the time. Thus, the use of pearls as a monetary unit has already been set down in history. The pearl is represented by the world's major religions as a symbol of heaven, paradise, peace, satisfaction, and happiness. Of all the pearls, the natural freshwater pearl is the most valuable. Many religious scriptures define this natural freshwater pearl as a God-given treasure. The beauty and value of these freshwater pearls cannot be compared to man-made ones. Also, the kingdom of heaven is like this. A man is looking for fine pearls, and when he finds one that is unusually fine, he goes and sells everything he has, and buys that pearl. Matthew 13:45-46, Don't store up treasures here on earth, where they can be eaten by moths and get rusty, and where thieves break in and steal. Store your treasures in heaven, where they will be safe from thieves. Wherever your treasure is, there your heart and thoughts will also be. Matthew 6:19-21, So don't be afraid, little flock. For it gives your Father great happiness to give you the kingdom. Sell what you have and give to those in need. This will store up treasure for you in heaven. And the purses of heaven have no holes in them. Your treasure will be safe, no thief can steal it and no moth can destroy it. Wherever your treasure is, there your heart and thoughts will also be. Luke 12:32-34, the Bible tells us, through Matthew 13:45-46, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a merchant man, seeking goodly pearls, who when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all he had, and bought it. In Revelation 21, the 12 gates of heaven are laden with pearls. Hence, the reference to the pearl gates of heaven. The fine pearl referred to in the Bible scriptures more than 2,000 years ago, is considered to be the nucleus of the sweetwater pearl, according to Chinese teachings. Christianity teaches its more than 1.3 billion followers of Jesus Christ an appreciation for the beauty, vitality, and enduring value of pearls. In the teachings of the Jewish Talmud, there is a particular passage which says, "The secret of a happy family is to treat your wife like a valuable pearl." While the Israelites did not ascribe holy powers to pearls, There is a rabbinic story that when Abraham was entering Egypt, he hid his wife, Sarah, in a chest because of her great beauty. At the border, when challenged as to the contents of the chest, he said he would pay customs for clothes, gold, the finest silk, even for pearls. The customs officers could think of nothing of greater value than pearls. According to this tale, they demanded that Abraham open the chest. When he did, the land was illumined with the luster of Sarah's beauty. The Mormons, who are members of the Church of the Latter-day Saints, believe in the Pearl of Great Price Bible. Of the Islamic teachings, Surah 56 of the Quran states, "And there will be companions with beautiful large eyes, like unto pearls well guarded. A reward for the deeds of their past life. No frivolity will they hear therein, not any mischief, only the saying peace." And in Surah 55, it says, "Then which of the favors of your Lord will ye deny? Out of two seas come pearls and coral. The two seas are fresh water and salt water. Pearl from fresh water and coral from salt water. Then which of the favors of your Lord will ye deny? But we will abide forever the face of the Lord, full of majesty, bounty, and honor." There are more than 1 billion Muslims in the world. The Buddhist religion teachings include reference to 7 precious materials and 8 treasures, which are gold, silver, coral, amber, mother of pearl, jasper, and pearl. Tibetan Buddhists have accepted pearls as a gift from heaven. Therefore, please, in all sincerity, contact with us. Allow us to speak to you about partnering with us for this game-changing project. Opposite of what LuDragon did, 1,000 metric tons of pearls are prepared by LuDragon for use of the LuDragon Project to teach all the people in the world about charity, to care poor, global warming, world peace. With 100 billion pearls exchanged for 100 billion good deeds,